Welcome back, everyone, for the next part of Radiant Historia. We finally reached an end in which Stork didn't have to die during the ending. But it seems like we aren't quite done just yet.
Glad you could join me, Stock. Let's both do our best today.
Since it seems like there's one final quest waiting for us. After the end, the final
Ready
key.
for your next assignment?
Let us go.
The potential world I'm sending you to next is already dead.
What do you mean?
A world where the desert has already consumed the continent and everyone in it, I think.
I'm surprised we can go to a world like that. Or even that it exists in the first place.
Anything is possible. We'll need the artifact there to save our own future. Can I count on you?
Of course. I'll bring that artifact back. I promise.
Well then, let us see the desert. After the end. Back to the beginning.
This world really is dead. Everything has been swallowed into the expanse of sand. Finding the artifact here won't be a simple task.
Footsteps? Okay.
Wait, these are footprints. There must still be people living here then. But who? Suppose following the prints is the only way to find out.
Huh. The Forsaken World. I could save one more time. Which means, technically I'm going to do that right now. I don't even have my party members around this time around. Oh god, it's Diaz! And Sylvain! What are you two doing here?
What are you two doing here?
Our sworn duty was to serve the Granorg royal family.
Huh?
But when King Victor was killed and that wench took the throne, it all felt like a bad comedy.
Then why did you push so hard for Protea? Why not support Erica instead?
And yet that was an opportunity. Using that woman was our chance to gain true power and thereby help our country thrive.
That's right. Our plan was to create the perfect utopia. So why? Why did this happen?
There's little point in trying to talk to them. They seem to be nothing more than illusions.
In hindsight, the best of times were when Prince Ernst was still with us.
Sad, but true. Had he been around, things might have turned out differently.
They're gone. I suppose that means they really were illusions. The footprints don't end here, though.
Oh, okay. Are we going to see even more illusions the further we proceed? Oh god. Oh god, I don't remember your name. Sorry. Elder.
That's Galva, the Patriarch of Forja.
The wounds dealt by humans should be mended by humans. That is why the Gutrals only watched from the sidelines when we could have acted. And so we sat by while our home was swallowed by the sands. Leaving the world in human hands alone was a mistake.
Yeah.
He faded into nothing, just like the other two. I suppose I should keep following the footprints.
You know, the other ending, we were only able to achieve the other ending because everyone was working together, right? Everyone was working together. And even Noah! Hello!
No. Is that Noah?
The citizens of Granorg were suffering from famine. Thaumatek engineering could have helped so many people, yet the king forbade its use. I founded Alistel to save lives. Never did I imagine my actions would ignite the flames of war.
Noah?
I thought Thaumatek would bring peace, Not so discord. I only ever wanted to help people. Were it not for the desertification, this tragedy would have never occurred.
Disillusion seems to be the emotion left by those affected by the desert's advance.
No time to think on it now. It might not be by much, but the artifact reading is steadily growing stronger. Seems following the footprints is the best way forward.
Okay. Maybe the artifact took another form as a human. After all, they once took the Messiah's form. They could do it again. Maybe another person this time around. So that is Alm and Vanos.
Vanos. Elm.
Or rather Elm, not Alm. Oh shoot.
Once there was a Satiros who had faith in humanity, but he was killed by the very humans he believed in. He never should have trusted the humans.
Nevertheless, he did. He thought that not all humans were evil. He learned some people could be friends, regardless of race.
True. Although he knew betrayal was inevitable. He had faith in humans to the end. That's why.
That's why we believed as well. But humanity repaid our trust with a world of death and sand. I have to wonder whether humans crave their own destruction.
That can't be true. Can it? There are still more footprints. Who could be next?
Could be anyone, actually. We see both friend and foes, right? Oh god, it's Heis. Why is it always already Heis?
Heis.
Who are you?
You don't know who I am? Why can't you remember?
Everything is gone. My memories, my hatred, my sense of self. It all disappeared. Yet you're still here. Who are you? I can't remember anything.
Is this the end you desired? You traversed history, time and time again, rewriting the past. This is where you settle? I can't accept that. Heis, you have to remember. It's me, Stark.
Oh yeah, that was another
Damn it.
illusion.
The artifact reading disappeared along with him. What can I do to bring Heis back to his senses? If only I had something that could rouse his lost memories. But what would that be? Huh?
Heis's key?
This key. Maybe it can help me find what I'm after.
Heinrich has been added to the White Chronicle. But, where am I supposed to bring that key? Was there ever a locked door somewhere? Maybe. I'm just going to go back for a second to see if I can find anything. There has to be a single point, anything, that I wasn't really able to do anything yet in the original world. Question is, where exactly is that? Oh! Well, maybe here. Okay, that means I need to fight Heis again for the 4th time. Let's do that. Huh. Okay, never mind. I just did the fight again, and it turns out it wasn't really the right location where I was supposed to do something. Even though there is clearly something here. There is something here, but I can't do anything with it. So now I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with that at all. There aren't really that many slots where I could technically use any type of key. But it's really funny that you have to unlock many key quests in order to acquire a key, right? many key quests. So, it could be pretty much anywhere. Hate to do this, but I think, since I already looked up in order to reach that quest, I'm gonna take one more peek just to know in which direction I need to go. So... okay. So it seems like the key isn't related to some kind of door. It was supposed to be related to some kind of drawer in his own office. How the heck am I supposed to know that? How the heck was I supposed to know that? It could have been anywhere.
Maybe the key I got from that illusion of heist would work here. There we go. This is a portrait.
A portrait?
Prince Ernst and his uncle Heinrich.
That's heist there, which means, is that me when I was younger? This portrait must have been a precious memento for him. This may be exactly what I need. Something with this much sentiment. Value is sure to bring Heist's memories back. Probably. And that's the second time we heard the name Heinrich, right? The second time. Okay then, let's bring it back. So Heist, it's finally time. You need to remember.
Heist. Who are you?
Look at this, Heis. Do you still not remember?
This is Ernst. My dear boy.
That's right. You saved him from being sacrificed and gave him a new life as me. Stock.
Stock. Ah, yes. But how can this be? You disappeared into the sand with everything else.
Good to see you regained your memories. Now answer me, Heis. Is this the end you wanted? Such empty, meaningless destruction?
That's right. This is truly what I wished for. A world so cruel as to take my precious boy. It all deserved to turn to sand. Why must an innocent child be sacrificed in an insane ritual? I'd let the world perish before allowing your soul to suffer for eternity. Then again, you seem less than pleased with the outcome.
Heis.
But perhaps there was another possible outcome to all this. You came here from another world, did you not?
Exactly.
How did you know?
I accomplished my goal here, after all. I watched my stock turn into sand on the wind.
Well, I suppose you're partially correct. It's more like I'm traversing a different possibility than the stock you were familiar with.
Ha! How intriguing, my boy. You were my possibility. My one hope and last redemption. That's why I will give you this.
The white hourglass. What? Heist!
Now go. Write the end you wish for. Show me a world where hope is still a possibility.
Are you telling me that hourglass was the only thing that was still keeping you together?
Thank you, Heis.
The end he desired has been added to the White Chronicle. Oh yeah.
Welcome aboard, Stock. Hope you didn't get sand all over you.
I'm clean, don't worry. Anyway, here.
The last hourglass.
Thanks. That's another step closer to ending the desertification.
Since you think about it, I think I already found the black one, and I think I also had a red one, right? At least the black one. I'm not really sure if there was a red one, but I know for a fact there was at least one black hourglass.
So, what was it like?
The only remnants of a life were the residual emotions of those who used to live there. Now that I think about it, those emotions may only have taken form thanks to the artifact.
So, it allowed you to connect with the feelings of those you're working to save.
I hope so. Either way, I won't let my world turn into the wasteland that had become.
You get an A for effort. I honestly believe that one day, all your hard work will pay off. We did it! We finally have enough! Gold stars for the both of us!
So we can fix the Red Chronicle?
Fine, you get a red X instead. The search is finally over, so you could at least act happy.
Wouldn't it be more appropriate to celebrate after the Chronicle is actually fixed?
Sheesh. It's not as fun if I'm the only one celebrating.
And now she's embarrassed. Oh.
That aside, does this mean we've gathered all the artifacts?
Correct. After all this time, the artifacts are back together. It's a dream come true. At long last, the Red Chronicle will finally be back in my hands. Although the actual repairs will take a little more time.
I'll leave that to you then. What should I do in the meantime? Can I help in any way?
Thanks to you, we've got all the artifacts. But there's one more step to saving the continent.
You mean beyond just repairing the Red Chronicle?
Yeah. We'll need the cooperation of the Black Chronicle's holder.
That means finding a way to persuade Heiss. Alright, you can leave that to me.
Thank you. I'm sure you can convince him to help us out.
The question is, will Heiss even listen to me?
Key to the future has been added to the White Chronicle. That is a very good question. Do I need to fight him again for the 5th time?
You've returned, Stock.
Just asking because I don't mind doing it because I found a way to literally one turn his third face or the head part. But it is kind of annoying to keep killing him like that, you know?
We have interesting news for you. A new chapter has been added to the White Chronicle.
Oh!
A new chapter?
That's right. One that normally should not exist.
But how? The ritual succeeded. My duty as a sacrifice should be no more.
The presence of this edition is due to the actions you have taken on your journey so far.
I think I understand now. The desertification is still taking place. In other words, there's more for me to do.
Indeed. It seems history isn't done with you yet.
Now, proceed forth into this new possibility.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Of course. Like always. And this time around I'm going to go all across, just to be sure. Now then, continue. Historia. Ending chapter. I don't need to fight again. Yes! Was about to say, Heiss! How many times do I need to fight you? I've returned to this pivotal moment. Now to persuade Heiss to join our cause.
You fool. Why did you think I gave you the power to fight your fate with the White Chronicle? You greatly disappoint me.
Heiss, I need to request a favor.
What, pray tell, would you ask of me after all that's happened?
Please, listen to me. I need your aid in eliminating the cause of Vancour's troubles.
The cause, you say?
You know well the tragedy that occurred in the Empire ages ago, and the ritual born out of it. Well, my plan will end any need for us to perform that ritual. That's what you've always wanted, isn't it?
Tell me more. So, you hope to root out the problem from its source?
Yes, but I need your cooperation. Please lend me your aid, Heiss.
We were enemies but moments ago. Yet now you ask for my help. You truly are a precocious boy.
Thanks to you, Heiss. You gave me the White Chronicle, and the power to overcome fate.
Fair enough. Let's talk outside.
Stock, you're back.
And not alone.
And Heiss too?
Yeah, we made up, kinda.
Hold on, Rosh. Listen to me. We need Heiss fighting alongside us for what's about to come.
What's about to come?
Isn't the princess already going to perform the ritual and fix everything?
No. We're going to create a world where we no longer need the ritual's power.
Sounds good. But, what are we doing exactly?
Allow me to explain.
Nemesia!
Nemesia? What are you doing here?
It's nice to meet you all. My name is Nemesia. Stock has been helping me out, and we've almost met our goal.
In other words, you know how to solve the desertification at its source?
That's correct. Through a series of Thaumatek experiments, the Empire of Old inadvertently created a monster. Like a black hole, this temporal beast drains the mana around it. It is known as the Singularity.
So you're saying this singularity is sucking up all the mana? Wait, that's what's causing the desertification?
Correct. But the Empire couldn't contain the monster they made. Thus, the ritual of flux was used to suppress its powers.
That's what the ritual was all this time? I was told its purpose was to heal the Earth. To think this was the truth of the matter.
I'm beginning to see the big picture here. The means of defeating this temporal beast have only recently come to light, yes?
Bingo. But doing so requires all 3 magical tomes. Stock's White Chronicle, Heiss's Black Chronicle,
And your freshly repaired Red Chronicle, right?
and I'll need everyone's help to restore my Red Chronicle.
I'm asking as well. Please, assist us in putting an end to this tragedy once and for all.
Yes. Even I no longer wish to perform such a grievous ritual.
No need to ask twice. We're all here to help Stock out.
That's right. We'll fight by your side to the very end.
Thanks, you guys. And you, Heiss? Will you offer us your strength?
If it puts an end to this tragedy, then so I shall.
All right, it's settled then. Let's immediately...
Don't get ahead of yourself now. I will cooperate, but there are other matters I must attend to. Surely you don't need me to compile the Red Chronicle.
True. We won't need your Black Chronicle until we're ready to face the Temporal Beast.
Then I vow to rendezvous with you before the final battle, at the place beyond time.
Very well.
Okay, let's get to work on compiling the Red Chronicle. Follow me to the Dunamis.
Huh. Intertwined Destiny has been added, so we're about to fix that thing. I thought you already did that. Didn't you take extra time in order to do that? Nemesia?
Wow, a boat!
It's huge!
Yeah, this is amazing!
I wouldn't have guessed you've been taking off on a ship.
Stock, you've been carrying the weight of the world all on your own, haven't you?
Yeah, how about a little trust?
Apologies. I wasn't allowed to tell anyone about this.
It's okay, Stock. We could all tell something was up.
But we had no idea it involved saving the whole continent.
I knew all along. Stock's special.
Oh, art.
Of course. The Red One, Stock, mended relations between beast kind and humans after all.
Sounds like none of us would be here without Stock's help.
Let's leave the thanks until later, though. We still have much to do here. Now, Nemesia, tell us what our next course of action is.
Like I said, I need your help repairing the Red Chronicle.
Sure, but don't you need some special know-how to deal with magical tomes like that?
Not to worry. That's where I come in. Compiling a magical tome is different from a normal book. More so with the Red Chronicle. You could say we're turning the artifacts into pages and putting them back in the right order.
What?
That sounds hard. Maybe it's easier to grasp in practice than in theory. So let's get started.
And we're already taking off. Seems like it. Alistair?
And here we are, the Chronicles Labyrinth.
What?
It just looks like Alastel to me.
You get an F for judging a book by its cover.
So this isn't Alastel?
This is the world as it was 50 years ago.
We're in the past?
It looks like this because this chapter of the tome covers Alastel's history.
Then we can go to other places and times? Oh, that I'd like to see. I mean, wow, these magical tomes can work miracles.
Long ago, the Red Chronicle was accidentally destroyed. As its unbound pages fell, they were transformed and scattered across many possible worlds.
So, the artifacts I've been collecting were actually those transformed pages.
The Red Chronicle is a tome for exploring possible new worlds. But to recompile the pages, we'll first need to repair the damage to the spine.
How do we do that?
Simply return the collected artifacts to this material realm within the Chronicle. By doing so, we'll be recording history as we go. Be on the lookout for book sculptures and treasure chests around the labyrinth. Much like overdue library books, they have to be returned.
Okay.
Over there's a book sculpture. And that's a treasure chest. To accurately record history, each artifact must be put back in its corresponding passage. Once the book sculptures have all their artifacts back, the chapter will be complete. So if you're pressed for time, prioritize the book sculptures over the treasure chests.
Got it. The book sculptures are most important. Does that mean we can ignore the chests?
We don't need them per se, but the more we fill in the blanks, the better off history will be.
All right. We'll do what we can.
Just to reiterate, we're 50 years before the present day. That's when the war between Granorg and Alastel started, so keep your wits about you. There should be 3 book sculptures. Let's look for them. Time to compile this chapter.
Okay. So I pretty much need to do the chapter thingy. Oh wait, where's there a red book? Why is there a red book? So that is my save point, that's clear. I'm also going to change my party again because they always do that. Why are they always needing to do that? Why wouldn't I have my precious Art and Gafka as party members? I mean, come on. There's no reason for this. Okay, so what exactly am I supposed to do with the red one? Back. Okay, that seems to be the next chapter. We're not going to go for the next chapter. So, return the red mirror. And that gave me mana crystal. Okay, so by doing this, I'm able to acquire treasures from the treasure chest. And that is the reason why I can possibly ignore it, because it's just extra stuff. But at the same time, why the heck would I leave behind extra stuff? Right? There's a reason for that. So let's see. Okay, healing items are always great. That would be the first book, an unfixed sculpture.
For this book sculpture, we need this artifact.
The Red Flute.
Alastel was founded by a man named Noah. His knowledge of Thaumatek turned the frigid north into a land of plenty.
You really go all the way to the beginning. Okay, should I go for the left one first or the right one? I think it doesn't really make a difference. Let's check out the right one first. Okay, I see tigers. And that's the next sculpture thing.
For this book sculpture, we need this artifact.
The red flag.
Not long had passed since the birth of Alistel before Granorg began to covet their prosperity. Granorg's army was marching on Alistel before its declaration of war reached Noah's hand. The Sand Fortress was built to fend off the impending invasion.
So wait, they didn't want to have Noah's help with Tomatech machines, but they still wanted to have his prosperity. Isn't that kind of selfish? After all, he tried to give that to them. He tried to. They didn't want it. Fruits? It seems like I can go even further that way, so before we head off there, let me just quickly check if the top area had another treasure chest. And of course, almost forgot that. That is... Guard Down Plus. Nice. So, the next chapter. Seems like this is going to be a circle from the other side. Okay. Not gonna touch that book though, since there's a chance there might be a treasure. Like here, right over there. Almost missed this one. The Red Crest. Divine Water. Yes, full heal revive. Always appreciated. And there's another treasure to the left. Pottery. Panacea. Nice. Okay. There are a lot of enemies around, but I don't need to fight. An unfixed sculpture.
For this book sculpture, we need this artifact.
The Red Mask.
"80 years ago, a terrible famine befell the kingdom of Granorg. Noah strove to save lives with Thaumatech engineering, but the king of Granorg forbade its use, dooming his subjects to sickness and starvation. And so, Noah took everyone who would follow and walked away. Looks like the path to the Hall of Binding has opened up.
The path to what?
What's that now?
It's where historical events are compiled and set in stone. Now, let's go fix this chapter.
I'm so confused. I know, I mean, she did explain that we are pretty much fixing the holes by replacing the missing items, but the Hall of Binding? Am I ready? Wait, do I need to be ready for this? It's gonna be fine. I have Art out. And Gafka. It's totally going to be fine. Isn't that Historia? That is clearly
Here we
Historia.
are. A Hall of Binding. What do we do now?
Your next test is to face history itself.
Excuse me?
Here it comes. Heads up.
What?
What the?
This is the history of war. Returning the chapter to the tome revived the war. History is literally repeating itself. The countless lives lost here. Their passion and pain is taking shape, crying out for blood.
What?
Such violence.
What?
The binder of the Chronicle must understand history's rage. Only then can you turn the page.
Very well. Here we go.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
I thought there
What's
might be
its
a
weakness?
giant beast waiting for us. But
Let's do this!
that thing pretty much looks like the sculpture thing of Noah when he was turned into another thing. Okay, let me just quickly swap over with stock. We're going to get rid of... Wait, what was it? Heatblade, I think, was it? Maybe... I think Will-O-Wisp is going to be stronger than just simple Heatblade, right? Yeah, probably. Gafka, be so kind and use a that as well, and then we're just going to use Will-O-Wisp again. Yeah, totally. That should help out with the barricades. It didn't do anything. Okay.
No! Sorry.
Ah! I see. I see. He's strong. He's really strong. Really, really strong. Where's my revive? Resurrection?
You okay?
Bust end! Ooh. Oh, I don't like this. I do not like this. Polaris. We're gonna throw out something against poison. We can also use this for now. You know what? I mean, I have Mana Burst. Lightning Hammer.
Leave it to me.
That should technically be strong enough
Down!
to destroy the guard thing. And suddenly he has a power zone, huh? Sure, why not? Sure. We're gonna heal Art. You're gonna push him out of the power zone. That's very important. And then, Stock. That guy is kind of strong. Please push him to the back.
This'll help.
Okay? We do not wish to have him in the front. Not even at the center. Not even in the center. So we're going to push him again. This time around with Art. Should I do it with Art? Yeah. But then again, I need to heal Gafka as well. Change with Stock again. Push Assault out of the line.
I thank you.
Why is he always trying to go to the power zone? I mean, I can understand. It boosts up his strength by a lot. But there's no way I would allow that.
Now! How about this?
So... more strength, that's good. Art, you might need to use aerial heal twice. I know you have other things to do, but this kind of have to happen, you know? That guy is kind of strong. So, since I'm able to push him, I'm able to use... let's use Stock again. Aerial Assault. Change with Gafka. Quinn Wave. Aerial Assault again. And of course, Quinn Wave!
Appreciate it.
And that should technically be enough to finish him off, right?
Take this! Too slow!
Quinn Wave.
Take this! Take
And
that!
another.
Down!
Seems like I need to use magic against him. Maybe.
Let's do this!
So let's see. Isn't quite enough. But that's alright. We're going to use Art first. He's probably weak to electric traps. Which means hold star. And then we're just going to push him in. And then we're just going to use Volt Star again, just to see if the traps are more effective than I think. I'm not really sure if he is more physical defensive or magical defensive. So, oh my god, he's dead.
Sorry. We had to win this.
I almost forgot how strong you are because you help out Gafka most of the time, you know?
It's over.
Well, that could have ended a lot quicker. if I do that beforehand.
We've recorded the history of war into the magical tome, yes?
That would be correct. When famine struck 80 years ago, Noah tried to save his fellow Granorgites. But the king of Granorg forbade Thaumatek engineering, and as a result, the people suffered. Noah and his followers went north to start anew, and so the land of Alistel was born. But as Alistel grew affluent, Granorg became jealous. So it has been recorded in the tome.
So the starving citizens weren't enough? What a petty reason to finally change their minds.
Still, I can't quite grasp why Thaumatek engineering would have been forbidden.
I wonder. That question's never been answered, has it?
Not in this chapter, anyway. We have at least 2 more to go. Maybe it's on the next page. Let's keep reading and find out.
Yes, let's proceed.
Records of War. But of course, we're going to save right now and save the next chapter for the next part. I hope you guys had fun and see you tomorrow. Until then, bye bye!